All right, we're going to kick things off with two of England's brightest young stars who one has recently touched down in Australia, one has been here for a little bit longer. We've got Issy Wong and Davina Perrin. Thank you both for joining us today. How is things in Australia? How have you settled into life? I said, Issy, you've been here for about a month or so. How are you finding it?
The weather's been a bit hit and miss, but no, it's been good. It's been good. Got to know the girls a bit, spent a bit of time in Melbourne, finding my way around, locating my new coffee shop, stuff like that. So no, it's been good fun actually.
And Dav, you've only been here for a week. How have you found things so far?
Yeah, I mean, I've only really had a glimpse of Melbourne.
What's your first impressions?
First impressions, a bit similar to Wongy actually. The weather was slightly temperamental. Felt like I was back home for a second.
Yeah.
But no, other than trying to make it through the day without drifting off to sleep, I've quite enjoyed it.
So the jet lag's been quite real?
Yeah. I reckon last night though was probably my first like uninterrupted night's sleep. So I'm quite impressed with that.
The only way is up then from there.
Well, you'd hope, yeah.
Well, speaking of weather, you're going to Brisbane on Sunday, so you'll probably find things a little bit different there, a little bit more humid. Talking quickly about cricket, because yes, you're here to play cricket, but we want to get to know you guys a little bit more away from cricket. Issy, yourself, you've had a huge couple of years, obviously, making your debut in all formats for England in 2022. Then you've played a lot of T20 cricket from there. How have you found it, obviously making your way into the international scene, but then also how you play in so many different parts of the world for such little stints of time? How do you find adjusting to things so quickly?
Yeah, I think they've both got their their advantages and their perks, I guess. You know, people are always trying to pit them against each other. Oh, do you prefer international cricket or franchise cricket? And I love them both, honestly. I think, you know, the pride of representing your country, I think anytime you get the opportunity to kind of be involved in those sort of squads is something that's really special, but at the same time it's really cool to be able to come into different environments and meet different players, meet different people, different coaches, different systems, different ways of playing the game, and I find that really, I guess, exciting, being able to explore new places and explore different ideas about how to play the game. So I love them both. And
Dav, you're still so young, but your career started at a very young age. 15, you were the youngest player to play in the 100, men or women. How was that? Because that is a very young, like you're still in what, grade 10 of school then?
Yeah, I don't know how the grade system works.
Yeah, something similar to here.
Yeah.
And you're going to school, then you're going to play in the 100, and like that must have been really overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, the 100 lies in the summer holidays.
That's true.
It was pretty easy from that perspective. Not too much to juggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know how I juggled it. I kind of didn't do my homework. Turned up to school when I was told, and that was about it.
And on the 100, we can't not talk about the amazing innings. 101 off 43 balls. I want to get your perspective on it because you were actually in the field that day, which is incredible. But did you just go out there and straight away you just knew it was one of those days where everything clicked? You were hitting the ball well, it was coming off well, things were just working for you? Or did
she
you
started off a bit sketchy?
She did?
Oh,
yeah. It was a sketchy start, was it?
She was the one who bowled the first ball at me.
All right.
I'll give you a nice easy flick off the pads to Gordon there.
So you helped get her eye in and then she did the rest from there.
I reckon I did you a favour. You left with quite good stats that day.
So what was your perspective of it? Was it just one of those things where things just go right for you in an innings?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think we were fortunate to play on a decent deck at the Oval. That always helps. I kind of was hoping I'd contribute in some way on the day. I'd had a bit of a drought of runs, so I thought, gosh, I may as well do something for the team. No, I had no idea the kind of day it was going to happen. I woke up, I snoozed my alarm, missed breakfast at the hotel, so had to just grab a snack from the Tesco Express down the road, and that was about it. I don't really know what happened. It all happened in a flash. I don't really remember much of it other than looking up to the screen and seeing my family get more airtime than me. But yeah, no, it was a pretty cool day.
Because they've gone pretty viral after it. There was obviously some good footage of them. And will they be coming out to the WBBL this year to potentially go viral when you do the same thing again?
My dad will be out here, which will be quite cool.
Yeah.
Not the rest of them. I'd say he's the quieter of the bunch, so a little less airtime for him.
So you're going to have to score at probably 100 off 30 balls if he's going to go nuts.
Yeah, if she gets 130 balls, you'll be able to hear her mum all the way from Birmingham.
Now, we said you were in the field. You bowled a few overs in that game. Where were you fielding for most of the innings? And was it one of those ones where you're just standing there like, wow, like this is one of those days?
Yeah, I think I was at deep square when one of our seamers was bowling, and I was like hanging on the rope, and she's kind of hit one. I can't remember how she hit it, and I was like, for a second, I was like, I'm in the game here, and then it just kept going, and it went over my head, over the LED board, over the first like 5 rows of the stand, and at the oval they have these like gaps and tunnels between, I don't know, where you come into
like
the
almost
ground,
a race,
and
yeah.
it's just disappeared through there and onto the road.
So was it your job to try and find it, or?
Oh, I just new ball, please. Yeah, new ball, please. And I thought that's a serious strike that is from anyone. So, I think there were a couple of shots where, you're just thinking, oh, that's not a bad ball. And we were kind of chatting as bowlers, being like, that's not a bad ball. Like, we spoke a lot about controlling the hitting zones and trying to get them to hit to our fielders, and saying if they hit them over our fielders, then we're all right with that, because you can only set your field inside the rope. And yeah, they just kept going over. So
Dad just kept hitting them over the fielders. Yeah. Now, since you've been in Australia, what is the first Aussie food that you've tried? Have you tried any Aussie food? What was it, and what was the verdict?
The first thing, I've spent a bit of time here, so I think you guys do the bacon egg roll a lot better than we do at home.
Okay.
So
what are the differences? Like, why is it?
Barbecue sauce.
Yes.
I think there's something different. I don't know. It's something different about it. And at home, it's like, I don't know. I honestly, I couldn't tell you what the difference is, but it just absolutely hits different. So that was my first point of call was the bacon egg roll, and then quickly followed by a stop to Woolies to get some Vegemite and maybe a cheeky pack of Tim Tams. And
are you a Vegemite or a Marmite girl?
I prefer, if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Marmite.
Yep.
But it's a very good alternative. They're slightly different, aren't they? But,
yeah. I feel like most people's answers to that is really polarising, one or the other. So you're happy with either?
I'm very relaxed.
Yeah, nice.
Very relaxed.
That's good. What about you, Dav?
I reckon I probably should have cultured myself a bit better.
There is no culture here, don't worry.
I tried those chocolate ice creams you get at the cinema. I don't know if that
works. A choc top?
A choc top,
yep.
Yeah. I tried a mint flavour one of them. It was quite nice.
It was all right?
Yeah, I reckon it probably tops a Magnum, actually.
Was the cone stale or was it okay?
I don't really know.
Yeah. Was it crunchy or?
Oh, is that not? I don't think I tried a choc top then, because that's not what it felt like.
Oh. So it's usually a cone with ice cream and then the top bit is coated in chocolate. Was it a Magnum then? Something like that?
No, it was that.
Oh, okay.
Did it have a cone or a stick?
I had a stick.
Oh, maybe it was a Magnum. I don't know. Either or.
Such a tough listen.
I reckon I've been done dirty. One of the
Yeah.
guys told me I was going to have a chop.
That's not a choc top.
A top choc.
Yeah. Who told you that? They've sold you up the river.
Oh, who was it?
It's
Keno.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a word actually.
Yeah, you will need to.
I'm gonna get
You're
that,
going to have to
right.
go back to the
Mate,
cinema and have an actual choc top.
This is not a choc top.
What's your meal deal of choice?
My meal deal of choice is, depends if I'm in the mood for a wrap, a sandwich, or a samosa, because they actually do a decent samosa.
I didn't know they
Right.
did samosas.
Yeah, honestly,
It's game changing.
check it.
I didn't even know there was a
Genuine.
meal deal,
A
so
veggie
I'm well
samosa.
out of the loop in this
It's very
conversation.
polarising, the meal deal, because
So-
it used to be like a £3 meal deal.
And it's
And then
inflation's
it's now
hit
like
it hard.
a £9.50 meal deal or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But if you get one of the, what are those smoothies called?
What, an
Really
innocent-
expensive ones.
An innocent smoothie.
Nah, there's, what are the really expensive smoothies called? A naked smoothie.
naked
If you get a
smoothie,
naked
yes.
smoothie, they're like £3.50 on their own.
Oh,
So
so,
if you
it puts
get a
the meal
naked
deal
smoothie, a
right
sandwich,
up.
and a bag of crisps, you're making money.
Yeah, it's a steal.
Yeah.
And if you have a club card on top of it, you're saving way more.
This is like a foreign language to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is Sainsbury's or Tesco better for the meal deal?
Tesco. 100%.
Tesco's like the OG meal deal.
Yeah.
So what makes up a meal deal? So you obviously have choices
You
in
get
that.
a main, a snack, and a drink.
And so your mains are whether you have a
Sandwich,
wrap, a
sandwich.
sandwich, or a samosa,
You
Well,
can, yeah.
don't think many people get the samosas, but
each to their own.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the
you
snack
can get
is
crisps or chips,
yeah,
popcorn, fruit.
whatever you want. Yeah.
I'm more of a squares girl myself.
Yeah.
Crisps.
Yeah,
So-
right.
Yeah, so it's a
Okay.
good type of crisp.
Yeah.
And then drink, you can get anything. But
Oh.
if you get the naked smoothie,
Then it
you
goes
make
up.
money. Yeah,
Yeah.
you make money.
I do enjoy a naked smoothie with
Yeah,
my meal deal, but I didn't realise
You're
I'm
being
saving that.
yeah.
They're extortion on their own.
Oh, wow. You teach me so much.
Extortion on
honestly,
their own.
Well, I've learnt way more as well. So, some rapid fire stuff for you both. What is your hype song pre-match, or do you have a playlist? What's your sort of go-to music that you might listen to pre-match?
I'm never trusted on there.
Oh, really?
But I'm not that bothered.
Yeah.
Like, if I was in the gym and there wasn't any music on, I wouldn't put any on.
Yeah.
So Dav is actually our team DJ.
You
What
are.
was your song this summer? What was that one?
So you've come in less than a week and you're already the team
no,
DJ.
sorry, at home. So we
Okay.
play for the same
Oh,
team at
okay.
home.
So you're going to have to work a bit harder for the DJ here, I reckon.
I reckon I might
Yeah.
have to work quite hard for that.
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
You're the team that you both play for.
Yeah.
Is it? It's
Warwickshire.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That has the best kit I have ever seen.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
I was looking at online at sort of the teams that you both play for and came across that kit and I was like, that is incredible.
Yeah.
It started selling really well. So
It
it's actually
should.
the second year they've used that kit. And
Yeah.
I live like 10 minutes away from the ground, and I was doing my weekly shop at Aldi one day.
Yeah.
And there was someone at the checkout wearing a replica Bears shirt, and it was so cool.
They are great kits. Very, very
Aldi.
good kits. And then the Renegades kit, obviously, this year is great again.
I really like it. Yeah.
But like, do you only select the teams around the kit involved? Because you have very good kits with what you roll out. Looking through your Instagram, it's very aesthetic.
I've had some less good kits.
Yeah, some shockers, which we'd call them here.
Yeah, some shockers. I feel like it really makes you appreciate a good one.
Yeah.
And I think some of them grown on me as well. Like, you see it at the start, you're like, oh, I'm not sure about it. And then you put it on, you're like,
Yeah.
nah, that's good.
Even the purple from the 100, that it could have gone either way. Like, it could be a shocker.
I'm still not sold on the purple yet.
I actually don't mind it.
I mean, there were points in time where, like, if I wore my long sleeve, I felt like I was in pajamas.
Or
But-
a Teletubby. Have you? Yeah.
I didn't actually get that one. So
No,
that hurts
What
my
okay.
was the,
feelings.
Yeah.
what was the purple telly? So we called Tinky Winky.
Tinky Winky, yes. Yeah.
Or
We're
there's a
more-
little
is it
triangle on my head. And
Poe was the red one, so we're more Poe operators
Poe's the red
now
one,
at the Renegades. But yeah, the kits, I noticed the kits that you guys were both in for most of your cricket, very aesthetic. I think the kit game has really upped
It's
since.
taken off, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
cricket
makes
used
a
to be very
difference.
boring.
Well, I don't know. I quite like the old kits before
Yes.
they tried to be cool.
Yeah.
Like the sort of, there's that Bears one from like the 90s that like there's all the pictures of like Brian Lara getting his like
Like real
900 runs, and he's in like the raincoat, and the Vic,
Yes,
Vic
the-
guys have
the-
actually got one that looks unbelievably
Yes.
similar.
Like
and I
a
keep seeing it
spray
being like,
kinda
I feel like
jacket.
I'm looking at
Brian Lara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
I reckon we need a bit of like a retro throwback, like edition of a few kids.
Yeah.
Apparently
Yeah.
the wind jackets, we don't get them.
Oh,
Apparently we have to pay for them.
maybe we could sort out some wind jackets for you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Now, yeah, you're the team DJ back at home. Your hype song, if it was just you, would it be different to what you put on for the rest of the team, or are you pretty much what I listen to, the rest of the team can listen to?
I like to
Be
think
honest.
I can be quite open-minded and versatile. I like to call myself versatile when it comes to music.
Yeah,
Olivia Dean goes down well with anyone.
Yeah.
And I love Olivia Dean.
I do love Olivia Dean.
I'm
I'm
as
sure
well.
she loves you.
Yeah,
I'd love to meet her one day. You know when people say if there's only 3 people you could have dinner with?
Yeah.
I think Olivia Dean's got to be on there. She used to not be because I thought, there's every chance I could see her walking down the street.
yeah.
But now she's
I think
quite,
she's a bit too big.
quite
She's
Gotten
mainstream,
quite big
yeah,
now,
she's a
hasn't
big
she?
dog for me,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I reckon, yeah.
Who are your other two then that you'd have dinner with?
Or on the spot.
you
you have a
cooking?
think as well.
Am I cooking? Now we're going.
You can get catering.
Say, she might turn
Yeah.
you down.
You can cook for us. Or Jesus, because it's dead or alive. If we're going dead or alive,
Yeah, yeah,
I'd
Didn't
love
realise-
to sit down with Jesus.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if Jesus would be at my dinner table, but he can be at yours.
I'm not sure I'd get an invite.
No,
to mine.
I don't know if Jesus would
I'm not
enter
sure he'd
into
accept
my house.
invite, yeah. Cool guy.
Yep, so we've got Jesus, Olivia Dean.
Yeah, I want to see Jesus. And,
You did not just say Jesus. Sorry.
can you see the cross on my earring?
Yeah.
I think just to really mix it up a little bit and just throw a spanner in the works.
To keep
What was
Jesus,
Jesus?
on his toes.
Just hear me out. Kanye West.
Yeah.
Imagine the conversation. Like, where would that even go?
Well, he could tell Jesus that he has an album called Jesus Walks. That's the first thing that Kanye and Jesus
Jesus could be
could
like,
talk
well,
Can
about.
I just
actually
check
did
you're
walk.
talking about Jesus Christ, not Jesus Navas, the footballer? Just double checking that. Okay.
Yes. No, yeah.
So there's your 3 dinner guests.
Yeah,
Right.
and yeah.
You do you. That's
think
great. I like that.
Fireworks.
Well done.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I necessarily enjoy listening to Kanye West talk
Yeah.
all the time, but I think I'd pay money to be sat at that table.
Yeah.
Maybe a $5 because.
So you're more people watching than involved in the dinner.
Oh yeah, people watching and speaking to Olivia Dean on the side.
Yeah. So you just take Olivia Dean away from the rest of the table and have a chat to her while those two occupy each other.
Something like that.
What about you, Izzy? Who are your 3 dinner
I
guests?
think we're gonna have very different themes. Number 1, Jurgen Klopp, big Liverpool fan. So
Yeah.
I love how he like transformed our kind of the whole mindset of our club. I'd find that just so interesting just to listen to him talk.
Yep.
Oh Christ, not Christ. I'm actually not sure.
Yep.
Maybe just 2 of my mates.
Good.
Yeah.
Aw.
Any cricketing icons that you might want there? Not really.
Yeah, no, not really.
Fair.
I'm not that. I feel like I would want to chat to them, maybe not over dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe in the nets or something.
Yeah, right.
If I could have a net with them, maybe I wouldn't bring Jurgen Klopp and I'd bring some more cricketing people. But yeah, I reckon Jurgen Klopp than 2 of my mates.
Yeah, right.
That's nice, isn't it?
It's nice and casual. I feel like yours going to be a little bit more low key
Yeah.
than your staff. A bit more happening there.
I reckon a private room's necessary for mine.
Yeah, maybe. Now, who would your cricketing role model have been growing up? So maybe you don't want them at dinner, but someone that you loved watching or that either inspired you to play cricket or you liked something about their game that you watched as a child.
Yeah, I grew up watching Catherine Brunt, obviously.
Yeah.
Running in, bowling quick, and I think like her passion for bowling and what she did really, I guess inspired me when I was younger, and I was fortunate enough to spend a bit of time with her like at the start of my career, and just how she had that such long-standing passion for the game and how that was still going 20 years into it.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool, and obviously she's bowling quick and taking poles, and obviously helps.
Yeah. What about yourself, Dav?
I absolutely loved watching like the old era of West Indies cricket. So like,
What's
when they
old
were
for
on
you?
top.
Chris Gale? Kieran Bollard?
Last year.
Hayley Matthews?
I tell you what, I actually did look up to Hayley a bit. There was
Yeah.
that World Cup when they won, isn't it?
She
Yeah.
was 16 as well, that's crazy. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember watching that and I was like, Dad, she's so good. Like, what? But I reckon for me, above all, it's Sir Viv Richards.
Yeah.
I loved his swagger. I loved his like confidence at the crease. Everything about it. It was that series against England, the whole like grovel,
Yeah.
sort of debacle, whatever you call it, and the way that the Windies sort of responded to that, and it's just such a great era of cricket. I loved it. Like, I know I wasn't around for it. That's damn well
Rewatched
sure.
it, yeah,
But I
yeah.
watched it, it was like pixelated on YouTube. Or Fire in a Babylon. Dad got the CD, I'm pretty sure, for us to watch. One of the few CDs or DVD things.
Yeah.
Can't watch
It was
anything
probably a
on CD.
VHS.
You can like just about see this Red Bull going across
Nearly,
the-
yeah. You just
about
kind of
make it
imagine
out.
where it's going.
Yeah.
So are you both big cricket nerds then, or do you like spending time away from the game? Obviously, it sounds like you love your cricket history and watching big moments like that, but do you like to spend time away from cricket when you're not involved in it, or do you watch a whole lot of cricket in your spare time?
If it's on, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you won't go out of your way to sort of make plans to watch.
Depends what it is.
Yep.
Women's cricket, I find really interesting to
Yep.
watch. And I feel like, because, sounds silly, but because I know the players,
Yeah.
and I feel like I've played around enough that if there's a game of women's cricket on, I know somebody in there, so I feel like I'm invested, and it's like, oh, I'd like them to do well.
Yeah.
So like, I'll just watch, and then like if they get out, I'll turn it off now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll tune in if it's happening.
And yourself, do you watch a lot of cricket or?
I reckon it's quite mood dependent for me.
Yep.
Yeah, but most of the time I'm probably not watching cricket.
Yeah.
as
And when you say
much.
mood dependent, if you're in a good mood, you'll go do something else. If you're not got a whole lot on, you'll watch it, or vice versa.
I just think, when you're in the mood to watch something and you
Yeah.
like crack it on,
Yeah.
it's like that.
Yeah.
And if I feel like being a bit of a nerd and watching a player that I really like and like want to, I don't know, like get tips from and the way they play, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Then I might watch a bit, but probably quite similar to Wong in that, like, if my mates are playing, I'll watch to support them. And then, like, if they do well, I'll drop them a message as well, like, oh, yes.
And on that point, you guys play with and against so many cricketers because of the way that obviously the international calendar works now. You're all playing for different franchises in different tournaments. Are you sledges on the field, and do you like to have a little bit of banter with people you've previously played with and now you're playing against? And how does that sort of change your relationship with them when you're playing with them versus against them, and vice versa? How does that all work?
It depends how well I get on with them, I guess.
Yeah, yep.
I think the more I get on with a person, the more grief I'll give them on the pitch.
Yeah. Who's someone you like to give the most grief to?
Trying to keep it well behaved. Dino, if I play against Dino, Charlie Dean, give her a bit.
Yeah.
But like, not just give her a bit. Like, I'll just try and make her laugh and distract
her a bit.
Yeah. But like you say, we played against all the players we play against at home so much.
Yeah.
And, with people coming in playing overseas and stuff, it's quite funny to like see where they pop up, and it's like almost the same faces, just
in
different filter.
Yeah. What about yourself? Teammates that you've played with or against that you like getting into, or are you someone that just sort of goes about your business, whether you're batting or fielding or bowling, that just sort of separates that?
I reckon I'm more of just like a chat rubbish kind of person.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon you probably have to plug your ears a few times when you're on the pitch, especially in a 50 over game.
Yeah.
I get a bit bored.
Yeah.
I might play a game.
Yeah. What would be the go-to game?
I like the alphabet game.
The alphabet game.
Yeah.
So every time
over, you've got to
say
think of
something that starts
like
with
a food that begins.
Yeah,
with
right.
A,
Yeah.
That kills 26 overs.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Play it twice
before you know it, you're halfway.
Yeah. I reckon that my favourite game that I've played this season just gone was like just a rogue one. We were on an out ground playing a 50 over game. Where was it? Wormsley? Is that right? Does that
Shithole.
ring a bell? Yeah.
I got that. Yeah. It's a lovely ground. Thank you, Mr. Wormsley.
And there were loads of cars parked, and we batted first, and I got out really early.
Yeah.
I thought, what am I going to do in my time? Well, I'm going to go count the cars. And then when we're fielding, I'm going to make everyone guess, including the batters and the umpires, because you've got to get everyone involved.
Yeah.
Everyone guess how many cars are parked on the ground. I don't remember how many there were, so please don't ask me.
No.
But yeah.
Who was nearest the pin then? Who won?
I think Abby Freeborn did really well at that one.
She's been good at that.
Notty had a good guess. She was batting, and I said, I won't tell you till drinks, which meant she had to survive till drinks, and she actually did survive till drinks.
So you actually gave her the incentive to keep batting.
Yeah.
So that might be an anti-sledge.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got stuck into caps this year a bit. Not like stuck in. I just try and. Oh. My friend
right.
didn't want to hear my answer there. Just try and chat to her, and she always Caps is always like, doesn't acknowledge me. But then if I say something really, I think Caps is controlling the mic. If I say something really funny, I'll get like she'll go like this. She'll go,
so
and
you
then
got something out
carry
of
on.
it.
To
That's a big win for you then.
Yeah, but usually I'm like, I'm trying really hard to get to laugh, and I'm just getting nothing back.
Now you're both big into your music, guitar. You play guitar. I've heard one plays a little bit better than the other. You yourself confessed that Issy plays better.
Yes, yeah.
Is that just you downplaying your own talents though?
No, like I am strictly beginner level.
Okay,
She teaches me a bit every
Okay.
now and then.
So what's your favourite song to play then currently on guitar that's on the rotations?
I'm trying to really perfect Blackbird by the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a classic that I just never did. So yeah, that's what I've been hammering at the moment. But it's getting a bit repetitive. There's only so many times you can play the same bit and it still sound like the same song in your head. So it's beginning to sound completely different. But that's what I'm learning at the moment. So.
What's the best one you've perfected?
Best one I've perfected. Do you know Maine by Noah Khan?
I actually don't.
It's got this like intro and it goes like doodle-doon, doodle-doon, doon, doodle-doon, doon. That like
And
that.
it sounds
So,
really
I've
good
been,
when you-
That took me a while to learn, but I've nailed that.
Yeah, cool.
She genuinely has, like,
Yeah.
I've witnessed it. Yeah.
Is that what you do in rain delays? Do you bring your guitar and play for everyone?
I don't bring it to the ground. I brought it to the ground once and that went down like a sack of shit. Yeah, I usually keep it in my room. So, yeah, but it stops me kind of doom scrolling on my phone.
Yeah,
especially when I'm away from home. And
That's
stuff.
good to stop the doom scroll. Yeah.
So healthy.
And what's your? Have you perfected some songs, or you're still very much learning? What would you like to learn?
I reckon I've got something in the orange lockdown.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
nice.
I was about to say if you said you didn't have anything nailed, I was going to
Yeah.
say you had something in the orange now.
That's a great song as well.
Thanks.
Yeah, good to just have there ready to go.
Yeah.
People at a party or anything, if there's a guitar involved,
Yeah,
they would
just
get around that.
work it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell them you can't play anything else. Just play that and
Just
they
that.
think you're a hero.
Yeah,
so
exactly. That's it. Done. Show's over.
one song,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Guitar drop, right, yeah.
What is your biggest cricket ick?
I've taken a helmet off every over.
Oh,
It's
just
my
take your
biggest
helmet off
cricket
every
ick,
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to tackle this like here and now while I have the platform to do so. you
Okay,
know?
please. Yes, the floor is yours.
I'm glad you're getting a chance to address it because I feel like I've played with you for 4 years, and
A while,
it's
yeah.
it's still my biggest cricket ick.
Yeah, it's.
I'm quite honest with you about it though. You know exactly how I feel.
I mean, everyone's quite honest with me
Yeah, that's
about
fair.
it. To be fair, I reckon it's something people should buy into a bit more. To be fair, but it's
All
fine.
right, sell it to us. Why do you do it?
So when I was like, I don't know, maybe 9, 10, I had a coach who, when I was bowling, he'd tell me like, Dav, he'd shout on the pitch, Dav, tie your shoelace. Look down at my laces. My laces are done, Charles, what do you mean? And then like after he was like, oh, like it's just like a resetting kind of thing. And I was like, I should probably like eventually came round to the fact that I need to reset when I'm batting every over.
Yep.
And just take my helmet off to like restart, reset. I don't know. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I don't know. People said, oh, it's for the cameras, but no offence, helmet hair is not.
No,
it's
you
not
don't
the
want to be
one.
exposing that. No.
Like, if I had the choice,
You'd leave it on.
like, yeah, when I've hit 100, I would rather keep my helmet on, to
Yeah.
be honest, because
Yeah.
no one needs to see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, genuinely, it's just a reset kind
Yeah.
of thing, and I do it every over now because apparently I have the attention span of a goldfish. I need to reset every over too.
That's why she's so good in the 100. It's only 5
Yeah,
ball
it's just
overs,
really
yeah.
quick. Yeah.
Genuinely, genuine.
All right, before we get into that, let's do this or that. Training vibe. Are you gym session, net session?
Net session.
Net.
100% that.
Yeah. Does anyone in cricket like a gym session?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been an
some
AFL
girls
thing.
Love the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the gym.
Yeah.
I don't
Love
love
it.
the gym.
Yeah. I guess that's why you play cricket if you
Yeah.
like nets over
That's
gym.
what I think,
Otherwise, you'd probably
yeah.
just do
Like the girls that
bodybuilding or
love
something.
running. I'm like,
Oh,
why don't
nah.
you just become a runner?
No. I don't know why. So I chose a sport that is like basically running
Nah.
and then also contact and then also trying to kick a football as well. I don't know why I chose that because you basically have to be like a low-level professional runner whilst doing all of those other things.
That's a triple homicide. To be
Yeah,
honest,
and I made my own bed, so
I
I have
could
no one
not
else to
do
blame
anything
for it. Aussie treat, you may not have had either of these. Tim Tams or a meat pie?
Tim Tam.
Have you had either?
Tim Tams, because they're the only ones I've had.
Yeah, right.
What's it called when you get the Tim Tam? You bite the corners and then you drink.
Oh, is it like a
What's that
like a
called?
dunk? It's like a Tim Tam
Yeah,
slam. Tim Tam
Tim
slam.
Tam
That's
slam,
actually
yeah.
it. Yeah. It actually tastes pretty good. Yeah.
You never done that?
I'm not Australian.
Yeah. I was
Is
gonna
anyone
say
in this
Tim
room-
and then I
You have to say
went,
you have Tim Tams in.
No one in this room except for me is Australian.
How does it feel to be outnumbered?
Yeah, quite good actually. Post game chill. Do you watch Netflix or are you doom scroll on TikTok or look back at your own highlights?
Depends how well or badly I've gone.
If you
I've
went
got,
really
like,
well,
If I've gone well, I'll probably watch it. If I've gone badly, I'll probably watch it.
yeah,
If I've had an average day, I'll just
one of
do
the
something
others.
else,
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I typically look back at
Enjoy watching your own highlights.
I don't know, it depends.
Travel must, noise cancelling headphones or snacks?
Is it one of the three? Sorry.
Yeah, so you got noise cancelling headphones or snacks. That's what you choose.
It depends on how long the flight is.
Let's go
If it's
long haul.
Long haul, noise cancelling headphones.
Yeah.
Noise cancelling headphones, yeah.
Yeah. Coffee order.
Flat
What is
white.
flat white?
Same.
Flat white.
I
Me
went
too.
for-
We got 3 flat whites in
We went
here.
for a coffee before. We
Yeah.
got 2 flat whites. So.
Nice.
It's an easy one.
Do you like the coffee in Melbourne? 'Cause
Yeah, it's been good.
I'm from Brisbane originally, and Melbourne seems to profess that they are the next level coffee compared to everywhere else.
Oh, really?
Do you think it is? Because I think there's some great
Yeah.
cafes and there's more choice here of
Yeah.
good cafes. But like essentially a good coffee in Brisbane, I think, is a good coffee
A
in
good
Melbourne
coffee is
as
a good
well.
coffee.
Yeah.
I think your chances of walking into the street, walking into a coffee shop, not doing any research and just saying, can I have a flat white, and your flat white being nice,
Yeah.
I'd say the chances are quite high.
Yeah, in Melbourne,
Whereas
for sure. Yeah. I
In
think that's
other
a good way to
places,
put it.
There is a coffee shop that does nice coffee,
Yeah.
but you have to walk 15 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
Or there's a big queue.
That's a
or-
good sell. I actually
yeah.
like that. Rather than like the best coffee, the best chance of having a good coffee.
Yeah, consistently the best coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Well done. Off-season holiday, beach resort or a city break?
City break.
Yeah.
Beach.
Beach. Me too. Love the beach. You love your fashion. Who is someone that you base your fashion around, or have you got a fashion icon, or do you pick your inspo for fashion? What do you like?
You don't have to say me. You can say someone else.
Unfortunately, mate, I'm not sure the black on black, the sunnies. I don't know. I'm not sure I can pull that off the way you can. So. That's a really good question.
And like with your fashion, are you into like designer brands or more sort of off Broadway, off runway stuff? What do you like?
Okay, this is gonna sound really off brand for the shoes that I was wearing for content day.
Yep.
I wouldn't. Hey, I'm wearing Uggs now, so don't.
What were you wearing on a content day?
I was wearing a Louis Vuitton number, but they were a gift. They were a gift.
I rate that.
But I'd say I steer more away from the designer stuff when it comes to like general clothing.
Yep.
But like I still love like Skepta's got a Mains line.
Yep.
It's called Mains London. I love that line. It's unbelievable. Like the designs, like the pop of colour here and there, but still like the dimensions of the clothing. Like I think it's really cool.
Yep.
Personally, I wouldn't say I really like base what I wear off anyone. I kind of just throw on what I throw on. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Depending
it's
on how you
just-
feel
it's just
and what
colour
you're
matching
vibing.
and
Yeah.
just
Yep.
hoping for the best.
Yeah,
and
nice.
hoping that I have like a decent accessory to wear. I get ripped into a bit because I wear glasses that aren't prescription. Like
Oh,
clear
you're one of
lens glasses.
those.
See, she's rolling her eyes at me now.
Yeah.
But like,
As someone that has to wear glasses, I'm judging you.
well, I meant to wear them too, but I just can't be bothered to go back to the opticians. I lost them and
You're busy.
Opticians are
You're in,
expensive.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
you're in different countries halfway through the year, and then another one there. You don't have time for that. Absolutely
Exactly, yeah.
Finally, we've seen you do this in 33 seconds. How quickly is your best to start with?
My best is 16,
Okay.
but I didn't really have a life, and I had my home cube, which
All right.
does make a big
Yeah,
difference.
because I gather they're like, easier
so
to spin.
this might
you're
not be
used to
fast, but I can talk you through it.
it. Okay. No, don't talk us through it. Just go for
I'll
broke.
talk you through it. It'll be a better watch, I reckon.
Okay. All right.
nice.
Do you want us to time then, or is it more of
You can
a
time it if you'd like,
educational
but it's
piece?
more of an educational piece, I
All
think.
right. We will also time.
So you got to start by finding the white face here,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to make a white cross and line those up with the centerpieces. So there, you can see we've got white cross
Yep.
lined up with the centerpieces. Now we've got to find the corners. So we put the corners in. Oh, that's the wrong colour. Turns out I'm colourblind as well.
That would be really
Should
impressive if
really
you were
should
doing
joke about that
roofs.
sort of thing. So now corners are going in.
You're saying
This
all these
is
things
this
and I don't
this bit's
understand at all.
so this method's called F2L, which means first two
the
layers.
First two layers.
And once you've done that step and turn the microphone, you've done the first two layers. Turn it upside down. You now need a yellow cross. So you get a yellow cross. Then you need
I'm still on the white cross.
Yeah.
That's the only bit I've
yellow
actually taken in.
face.
Yeah.
And then these two corners done. Sort these two out. So you just got to swap them around. And then swap these three. We need to spin them that way. So we'll go. Done.
That is okay.
That
So
was
that's
like
still a
in a
minute,
minute.
and she's
Yeah.
still explaining it to us while she goes. A minute and
Wow.
8 seconds.
Wow.
So if we just go back, we start with the white cross.
White cross, first two layers, yellow cross, yellow face, corners, middle.
That is
Yeah.
very impressive.
Bravo.
Very, very impressive, and a lot easier to take places than a guitar. So
Yeah.
you have great talent, like hidden talents. That's like, when most
So
people ask you
niche.
what's your hidden talent.
Yeah.
I really struggle. Mine is
No,
actually
yeah.
saying the alphabet backwards, but
Go on.
You gotta go.
ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHDFEDCBA. But that is the only thing that
4 seconds.
that's the only thing that I can do. But you actually have like things that you could whip out that's actually impressive. Do you have any hidden talents?
Me, no. I'm just a professional waffler. I
You're a
reckon,
professional
yeah.
cricketer. That's a pretty good talent. We'll just leave it at that.